You know what the worst part about PC gaming and hardware as of 2025 is that we have turned it into politics, and I am going to explain this throughout the video. As always, everything we're going to be talking about here is on screen. This is a 33-minute video, and the most important thing that he said is at the very end of it. Ready?
End of the day, Steve and Steve were talking.
Don't think people should just like kickstart Intel Arc or buy Radeon only because they don't like NVIDIA or something. I mean, if you want to do it that way, great, but is not the consumer's responsibility to build the other two competitors?
Absolutely, yeah.
It is not up to you or me to vote with our wallets. Let's continue with Vex here.
Should be competition that keeps companies in line because consumers just consume. We buy products, we buy the best products for us, and companies should be trying to compete to earn that best spot.
All right, so that's enough. So allow me to explain what is happening with NVIDIA and AMD and why I use the political thing. I like cars, so I'm going to use cars as an example. You have the person that talks about a $100,000 Corvette being the same as a $300,000 Lamborghini Huracan. This Corvette over here is literally 1/3 the price and goes just as fast. So you're going to use the one thing about that Corvette that is better than the Lamborghini when the Lamborghini literally has 30 other benefits. We have people that claim the 9070 XT is a great graphics card, but let's go back to the actual video here.
Valve just released their Steam hardware survey, and the RX 9070 and 9070 XT are nowhere to be found.
Nothing is going to change unless people start being honest about what is actually happening. Let's remove the prices of all graphics cards. Are you ready for this, dude? Here's a 9070 XT right here. You can choose between this and an RTX 5090. All the little jimmies, oh, that's not a fair comparison. The 5090 is 3 times the amount. We're removing the price. Remember, 9070 XT, 5090. Which one are you going to choose? Are you going to lie and continue to be a part of the problem with the PC market right now and be political and claim that, oh, I just really like AMD. I want to root for AMD because they made a graphics card that I can actually afford. Going back to the Corvette versus Lamborghini. Here's the thing, dude. When you buy a $300,000 Lamborghini and you decide to sell it, you're going to sell it for $280,000, maybe $290,000. So you literally lose less than 1% of the car. When you buy a Corvette, a $100,000 Corvette, and you go to sell that Corvette, you're literally losing like 60% of your income. So, okay, so now we have the 5090 and the 9070 XT here. Let's go back to the actual PC market and graphics cards so that people don't complain about me using vehicles as an example. Okay, which one are you going to choose? Because we're removing the price. You're going to choose the 5090. That's on AMD for not having a graphics card that's actually worth purchasing. Not everybody cares about their FPS. Again, going back to the car example. There's one benefit that the Corvette has over the Lamborghini: speed. That is it. Nothing else about the Corvette is good. But people that can't afford the Lamborghini claim it's just as good as the Lamborghini because it goes as fast. The one benefit, just completely ignoring the 30 other. So in other words, I know I keep swapping back, but I'm trying to jam pack this into people's head, man. AMD, great for gamers. Awesome. Really great that you like playing games and getting FPS. Let's go over to NVIDIA. Recording, benefits. Editing, benefits. AI, benefits. All these other applications, benefits. Benefits, 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 benefits. Features, 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 features. But we're going to use FPS as the one thing that makes the AMD graphics card worth it. Dude, if you're a gamer, that's great. Buy the 9070 XT. But there's a reason that I shared this video right here from
And beloved,
okay? There's a reason that I explained this video after watching 30 minutes. It's literally the most important part of the video. And he saves it for the end. And I understand, dude, I do YouTube as well. I get why he did this, because if he did that at the beginning, all the little jimmies would take off and go back to playing Fortnite. Okay, because they get angry. Oh, and you hurt my feelings that my non-existent 9070 XT that doesn't even exist on the Valve charts. I can only afford that. Again, going back to the Corvette versus Lamborghini, dude. All right, so let's continue here. So the 90s, so I am actually excited for this. That was a long rabbit hole, but does that make sense to people? Does that make sense to people? And just so we're clear to everybody that I know I'm going to get comments because I actually forgot to change it and I just woke up. That's why. There you go. I promise you, dude, I'm not sitting 2 inches away from my monitor. It is the lens that I have on the camera. Okay. I know it's crazy to think that somebody actually invested into something that they do. 5090. Not everybody cares about FPS. Okay. I know. I don't have a webcam. It's crazy to think that, right? Okay, so now let me put it back on what actually looks good for the video. All right. Thank you. It really is, man. It blows me away how ignorant people have become. It's like we literally turned PC gaming and PC hardware into politics. Like we got AMD left, whatever, NVIDIA right. I don't know that I'm the least political person on the planet, so I don't even know Democrats and Republicans. But this right here, I'm actually excited for this. Okay, for the first time in like a year, dude, I'm actually excited for an AMD graphics card. And listen, man, if you go to my channel and you look at my and you go to the playlist section, I have like hundreds of computer builds. The past like 6 months, I've built like 2 or 3 computers. Do you really think that I'm supporting NVIDIA right now? No. And I'm not willing to listen, okay? I chose to do this from a business perspective. I refuse to build people computers that I would not use myself. That is a personal choice, okay? I am by no means saying that the 9070 XT is not a good graphics card because I built a computer for my buddy. I didn't sell the actual computer. He bought all the parts and I built it for him. It wasn't a business thing. I just did it for him because. So it is a good graphics card for gaming, dude. But I am not going to buy that myself, build the computer myself when 1, I would not use that computer myself. And 2, it's literally going to take an entire year for that computer to sell because facts are facts, man. People do not want AMD graphics cards. That is just a fact, dude. People want an NVIDIA graphics card because of the benefits that it has. It's just what it is, man. Again, Corvette, Lamborghini. Why would anybody go and buy a 9070 XT for $1,000 when next year it's going to be worth $200? When they could just buy a 5070 Ti for $1,000 and next year it'll probably be worth like $600 or $700, man. If you're just buying a PC to have a PC and you plan on keeping it for the next 10 or 15 years, by all means, dude, you go ahead and buy that 9070 XT. But I'm not even going to continue using the but, all right? So this right here, 9060 XT, again, I'm not excited for this at all. I'm just being real with you, man. All right, where's the 8 gigabytes? It's 8 gigabytes, right? Where is it? If it's not obvious with the limited amount of uploads that I've been making for the PC stuff, it's really hard. Like NVIDIA completely destroyed the entire PC gaming space. And listen, while there is AMD, man, that 9080 XT, I genuinely am actually excited for that graphic because that is like on par with a 5080 it's definitely not on par with the 5090. But first of all, 32 gigabytes of VRAM, 450 watts of power. This literally looks like it's going to be competing with an RTX 5080 and even in the middle ground of an RTX 5090. All right. So for the first time, dude, for AMD, I'm actually excited for a graphics card from them. Not putting on a fake face about being excited. Oh, I'm so excited for a graphics card that's just as like performance as a 5070 Ti, minus the other benefits that NVIDIA's graphics. Let me pretend to be so excited. Look, dude, I'm not saying it isn't a graphics card, but dude, oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I'm so excited for a graphics card that doesn't even perform very well. Come on, man. All right, so Ubisoft seemingly teases more Splinter Cell remake news and is coming very soon. Where's my mouse? We have 4K monitor problems. Mouse, where are you? Oh, you're way over there. I know I'm not the only one that runs into that problem. So, Inside Gaming owner Tom Henderson quoted Ubisoft's post that seems to be teased for more Splinter Cell remake, claiming to have seen the remake and that it looks genuinely impressive. He added that he hopes we hear more about it sooner rather than later. Dude, I don't know about you, man. Bro, I put so much time. Yo, like, I remember, bro, like, when I was younger, okay, when I was younger and I was playing games, like, I really wish that I could, like, travel back in time and get that feeling of, like, being nervous from an NPC in a video game actually killing me. Do you remember that feeling, like, when you were playing games? I mean, it doesn't happen to me anymore, but I genuinely wish that I could travel back in time. There's a lot of things that I wish I could travel back in time and re-experience again. But like I remember, so the zip tie. Oh my god, that's another one. Like, just like even like jumping in platforms, you're afraid you're gonna miss the platform. But anyways, going back to Splinter Cell. So Splinter Cell, the original Ghost Recon, those two games, dude, I put so much time on the original Xbox. I put so much time into those. You have no idea. And Pac-Man as well. Pac-Man World. It was like a 2D platformer. Yeah, dude. I really do. Dude, it's so sad where game, because like when you think about it, man, like you don't own anything. And to anybody that says, oh, well, you have the physical copy, here's the problem with owning physical games now. Are you ready for this? Those physical games that you own 10 years from now, when the updates shut down, your game is a pile of shit because it doesn't work properly without the deal or without the updates. And then also to make the game better, you need those 5 or 6 other DLCs that you no longer have access to. So, dude, it's like you literally buy a game now and you don't own it. It's like I'm not saying that it's like you should pirate stuff, dude, but I mean, I'm on the. That's what I do. That's what I'll be real. I don't care. I'll be real with you, bro. Let's go over all of them. This is what I play like 90% of the time. Yes, so I actually want to play. Where is it? There's a really no, that's not the right. Here it is. Because I spent. Will it go? Hold up. Oh, it will. Sweet. Dude, this is another game I put so much time into. And it has like a secret level, like a secret world where you can, like, you get these like tanks. It's almost like a battle royale. It was like one of the first battle royale type games. Dude, the soundtrack on that's super good as well. And then another one, I have never played it. Where is it? This one right here. So this is like an RPG. It's like a normal RPG that people really like. I've never been a fan of RPGs, dude. I can't. I have too much ADHD. But either way, let's get back to whatever. Here, I'm gonna put this here. So this is, dude, this has me really excited because honestly, just to re-experience nostalgia. I don't even care if it's a good game. Because it's like, even like a remake of an older game, you start like thinking about it and whatever. It just brings back good memory, which is why I use emulators and stuff. So this right here, this is just a graphics card, RTX Pro 6000, crowned the quote unquote new gaming king. But its $10,000 price tag makes the all gold Doohab, or what the heck, Dahab RTX 5090 seem cheap. I thought it was a Dubai graphics card, not a Dahab. I thought it was Dubai. I watched Linus's video. But either way, I mean, it's not, nobody has, hold up. Please tell me I'm not an idiot. So it is out. All right, well. Who is this? Well, you guys can go and watch this guy. I'm not going to steal his video. All right. Dirt. Whatever that name is. No idea. Oh my goodness. Would you like to stop bugging out here? Oh my God. Ads. Ads are the death of the internet, bro. Oh my God. And the YouTube ads are getting obnoxious. They're so terrible. Oh, just pay for premium. Yeah, you go ahead and do that, buddy. So, new Steam dark fantasy RPG with vast open world and free demo garners nearly 4,000 new positive reviews a week after launch. I think this looks cool. It's like a Dark Souls type game. Oh my goodness, really, dude? Okay. It looks like a what is that? I forget the name of it. It's like a parkour open world fantasy game. I forget the name of it. It's new. I'm pretty sure it's a PlayStation exclusive as well. But this looks like a combination of Dark Souls and that. Oh my God, there's also a GTA 6 type game before GTA 6. Actually, I want to show you this. Helix gameplay. Look at this, dude.
Hey, I'm Jack, founder of...
Whoa. Oh my God. I don't want to watch IGN. I hate IGN. All right, well, I'm not gonna continue to try to find this stuff. So NVIDIA rumored to cut GeForce. My air conditioner's like freaking me out over there. NVIDIA rumored to cut GeForce RTX 50 series production in order to increase production of AI GPUs such as the GB300. Do you really think I'm going to continue to root for NVIDIA, dude? Absolutely not, man. They completely destroyed. I promise you, bro, as an entrepreneur, swapping and pivoting businesses, going over to a new business model is so... Not only is it irritating, you pretty much lose your identity, your entire because I was having a lot of fun building computers for people. It made me feel so good to make my income from Amazon, make my income from Google, make my income from the credit card companies, make my income from the brands and sponsors, from people sending me parts in order to build people computers, and just pushing that volume, which actually, since we're talking about this and we're this far into the video, so first of all, this and this both go over it. This also goes over it right here, the Amazon cash flow blueprint. And then the PC hustle is literally just the PC stuff for people that don't want to do the social media or Amazon. This really just goes over like how you can actually start selling computers and making an extra couple in profit, not just freaking revenue like most creators lie to you. Oh, I made $1 million and only profited 10 grand. Get the fuck out of here. So you can actually make a couple thousand extra dollars. It's nothing like big, man, but with how much this world's struggling right now, I mean, even making an extra $1,000, it's just, I price all that stuff in a way that it's actually of value to people, just like I did with the PC business. But either way, the reason I was talking about that is because, I don't even remember. I lost my train of thought, which is the first time it only happened in this video. So right here, important notice, RTX 50 series supply in June reduced compared to May. So the same thing is going to happen with the 40 series. Actually, let's talk about that as well, because I know, let's go back to the beginning of the video. Because everyone, oh, well, NVIDIA lowered the price of the RTX 4080 Super. Really think about the situation that was happening there. The video is already 25 minutes long. I'm not going to, but really think about that. Really think about what happened, bro. And then think about what happened like 6 months before the 50 series launch, where quite literally not one single GPU was available. What do you think was happening there? Do you think that was not done just to move inventory and clear it out? Were you able to get any graphics card at all throughout that 6-month period? Really think about that one, dude. Okay. So listen, the only way that this is going to stop, the only way, please let this sink in. The only way this will stop is if AMD has a better product, period. Even if that means the graphics card is $4,000. If it doesn't, dude, $4,000, literally double the amount of what the 5090 is supposed to be. If AMD did that, then people would buy it. Really think about this, dude. 5090, supposed to be $2,000. They're literally selling for $5,000-$6,000. Price does not matter, man. People want what is best. When people enjoy things, they will buy the Lamborghini over the Corvette if they can afford it. That is a fact, man. So people really need to stop, like, in all honesty, man, this like AMD versus NVIDIA thing, you're a part of the problem. You're a part of the problem, okay? Because most people do not care about affordability, all right? Most people do not care about whether or not AMD can give you more FPS when NVIDIA literally has 30 or 40 other benefits by buying their graphics card. And then you have the massive monopolies, dude. You have the massive monopolies like Asus building pre-built computers, Skytech building pre-built computers, MSI building pre-built computers, all these pre-built gaming PC companies. What graphics cards are they using? There's my point, dude. Okay? They're doing that for a reason. Do you think those companies, oh, I just really want to pay more for an NVIDIA graphics card just because I really want to prove that I can build a computer for more money than if it was an AMD graphics. I just really want to increase the price of how much I have to spend. Yeah, I just really want to prove that I can afford an NVIDIA graphics card. That's the only reason I bought a 5090 is just so people can know that I can afford a 5090 and you can't. That's the only reason. I definitely didn't buy it for any of the other benefits. I'm going to end the video, man. Peace.